What's up, horror fan? Welcome back to the channel. So for today's trailer review and reaction, we are taking a look at a film called The 100 Candles Game, The Last Possession. Now, you all know me. The demonic possession, exorcism films are my favorite subgenre when it comes to horror. This one, though, I found pretty interesting that this film was released back in 2023, but it had a very limited release. I could only find that it was actually released in Uruguay and will be getting its US and UK release in January 2025. So again, I found that very interesting that it was only released in that one particular area, and now we are just now getting it, almost 2 years later in the US and the UK. Now, the first film did not seem to do so well. It did very poorly, and even this one with its very limited release didn't even break $500,000 as far as the box office goes. So this one, when it does come out in January 2025 for the US and the UK, it will be going straight to streaming. But again, you know me, I'm a big fan of the demonic possession, exorcism type subgenre horror films. So when I saw this trailer come up, I figured we would have to do a review and reaction to it. And then once it comes out in January 2025, we'll be taking a view of it and giving a spoiler or update on what we think of the film. Now, the storyline I can find on this, it reads as a team of influencer bloggers decides to hold a ritual at the mansion of the Black Countess. A fan of the supernatural, she disappeared without a trace after she was offered to play a game that was supposed to take her to another dimension. By invoking the spirit of the Countess, bloggers let otherworldly forces into the world. The one who can bring the demons back will survive. Now again, that's the premise for the film. From what I could find from the very limited reviews of this release, again, it didn't get that good of a reviews, but that could have just been to the simple fact that it was a very limited release into one general area and didn't get a wide release. I think once this one gets a broader release, it might get a little bit more love to it. So let's jump right into the trailer and see what we think about it.
Hi guys, this is Koji, the specialist. Ooh. We're telling 100 horror stories tonight.
The Duchess was fond of horror stories, and she had recently discovered the existence of a fascinating game.
Is this 100 Candles Game?
All right, so again, I'm a big fan of demonic possession, exorcism films. I've said that probably 3 or 4 times just in this video alone. One of my favorite subgenres. This one, I think this one looks good. It has a lot of potential. Whoever put the trailer together with that music and with those hits, I thought did it very well. I think if the whole film is like the trailer, I would think I'm gonna love this film. Now, there are some parts in this where I'm not sure if it's found footage or if it's just filmed like a regular film. It feels like it's a bit of a mix of both found footage and, again, filmed as you would expect to be a regular film. So I thought that was an interesting take. And there are a few aspects of it where the makeup, you can tell it doesn't look all that great, and some of the filming, again, doesn't look all that great. But I can look past that if the broad majority of the film looks like it did in the trailer, where it's very dark, very eerie, jump scares, and again, that very demonic possessed atmosphere, which we saw throughout this entire trailer, except for probably the first 10 seconds of it, right? So I'm all in for this one. I don't know what you guys think. Let us know down in the comment section below. Beyond the premise, again, I could not find much about this film based on its limited release originally almost 2 years ago, but this one will be coming out in January 2025. So as I was mentioning, let us know down in the comment section what you think of the trailer. Are you interested in seeing this one when it comes to streaming early next year? And if you haven't done so already, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, we will see you at the next one. Peace.